Malaysia is home to some of the most biologically diverse ecosystems in South Asia. Mostly, Bukit Larut is a highland tropical forest located in Taiping, Perak, stand out for its cool climates, dense vegetation, and ecological richness. Just a short distance away lies Zoo Taiping, Malaysia's first zoo, which play a crucial role in ex situ conservation through protecting endangered animals outside their natural habitat. Our academic visit to these two unique locations allow us to explore and compare how conservation is practical in natural versus controlled environment. Through this preservation, we will highlight our observation, analyze the effectiveness of both conservation methods, and reflect on the importance in protecting biodiversity in today's changing world. This study was guided by three main objectives. First, to explore how biodiversity is conserved both naturally in Bukit Larut and artificially in Zoo Taiping. Second, to observe and analyze the challenge faced in situ and ex situ conservation methods. And third, to understand the role of human involvement, from park ranger to zoo staff and even visitor, in protecting vulnerable species and ecosystems. Our first study was conducted on 9 June 2025 as part of the BIO330 coursework. We visit Bukit Larut in the morning, followed by Zoo Taiping in the afternoon. We use several tools like smartphone and camera to capture video and photo for analysis. At Bukit Larut, we focus on forest trail, canopy layer, and endemic species found in their natural habitat. At Zoo Taiping, our attention shifts to small welfare, enclosure design, breeding program, and how they simulate natural environment.
Bukit Larut, or formerly known as Maxwell Hill, is one of the tropical forests that is preserved in this country. This preservation is also called as in situ conservation. Through observation, it is found that Bukit Larut is home to an abundant species of flora and fauna. From small mosses and ferns to very tall trees can be seen throughout the forest. Some of the plants found are ferns, bamboo tree, and even rainbow bracket fungi. Most of the fauna found are insects like dragonfly, millipede, and ants, while a number of monkeys can be seen roaming across the area. The preservation of this highland tropical forest is an essential to both our ecosystem and economy. Some of the ecological importance are for climate regulation. The forest acts as a vital carbon sink, meaning it absorbs significant amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to help mitigate climate change. It also plays a crucial role in regulating regional rainfall patterns and water cycles. Next is for natural disaster mitigation. The forest helps to reduce risk of flood and landslide by absorbing excess rainfall and stabilizing its slope. Thirdly, it can be a biodiversity hotspot, which means that it can be a habitat to an array of animal and plant species. By protecting this forest, it can maintain biodiversity and prevent species extinction. One of the economic importance is for tourism activity. The unique biodiversity and natural beauty of the forest and also hiking trail can attract tourists and boost local economy. Lastly, the forest can act as a medicinal resource, which means that it is home to many valuable medicinal plants, which is crucial to help scientists discover new medicine and treatments.
Now, let's compare the two conservation approaches we observed in situ at Bukit Larut and ex situ at Zoo Taiping and reflect on their strengths, challenges, and human roles. Bukit Larut's in situ strategy protects species in their natural habitat, maintaining the delicate balance of the highland forest ecosystem. This method ensures biodiversity thrives in its original environment, supporting ecological processes like pollination and seed dispersal. However, in situ conservation faces challenges such as habitat destruction from deforestation, climate change, and even tourism pressure. Without strict protections, endemic species here could decline.
Zoo Taiping is what we consider as an ex situ conservation. there are vast number of animals that can be seen in the area. For example, zebras, giraffe, axis deer, agile wallaby, Nile hippopotamus, white rhinoceros, Bornean orangutan, chimpanzee, Malayan elephant, and many more. The zoo can help to educate the locals and also raise awareness on how it is important to conserve the wildlife. The zoo can also act as a habitat for many animals that has lost its home due to human activities like deforestation.
On the other hand, Zoo Taiping's XC2 efforts focus on controlled environments like breeding programs for endangered Malayan tigers and orangutans. These programs safeguard species from extinction and allow for research and public education. Yet, XC2 conservation has limitations. Animals may exhibit unnatural behaviors due to confined spaces, and breeding success doesn't always guarantee survival in the wild. Both strategies face hurdles like funding shortages, pollution, and balancing tourism with conservation. For example, littering in Bukit Larut or stress on zoo animals from overcrowding can undermine their goals. This is where humans play a vital role. Public awareness, responsible tourism, and supporting conservation policies can make a difference. Simple actions like donating to breeding programs or following park guidelines help protect these ecosystems. In conclusion, while in situ and ex situ methods differ, both are essential for biodiversity.
To conclude, conservation at Bukit Larut and Zoo Taiping is not just about protecting animals, it's about maintaining our ecological balance. I would like to suggest 3 key recommendations. First, we should increase community involvement through education, eco-tourism activities. Second, it's important to strengthen visitor guidelines to minimize human impact on this sensitive environment. And finally, we must advocate for more funding to support conservation programs and infrastructure. With this effort combined, we can ensure a sustainable future for our natural heritage.